Derby della Capitale this weekend, right here on your home for Serie A. Paramount Plus, Lazio taking on Roma, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time here in the United States. What a match to kick off match day 4. And we're going to be joined now by Roma goalkeeper Mile Svilar joining the show here at the home of Serie A. Mile, thanks for joining us, my man.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
What does it mean to play in this game? What does it feel to be on the pitch when you have this Stadio Olimpico absolutely rocking for a derby day?
No, really, it's crazy. It gives me goosebumps looking at it. Obviously, I prefer Roma Lazio than Lazio Roma. But yeah, it's a crazy game, and everybody lives up to it like the whole week. And yeah, I'm really excited that it's Derby week.
Coming from abroad, Mile, were you surprised at how intense it could actually get in Rome? The first time I experienced it just a few years ago, and I've heard about it, I've watched the game on TV, but really being there and on the ground, you understand that it means more than almost every other derby in the world.
No, yeah, Rome is crazy, but in any game since I've came here, like it's been 3 years, and every game the stadium is full. So the home games are crazy, but especially the derby, obviously. Yeah, as I said before, now it's Lazio Roma, but it's a crazy week. Yeah, it's a crazy week, and people already start talking about it like from the first day of the week, like saying it's that day, it's this time of the year, it's that week is the most important week, you know, for them. So yeah, we really looking forward to it.
Can you describe just what it is? Like you're saying, everyone's talking about it over in Rome. How does the city prepare for a Derby della Capitale as we get closer to the game this weekend?
No, yeah, the tension is like increasing day by day, and even you can feel it in the dressing room and stuff. That people have this other feeling about this game. And like let's say you see people on the street or something, or people just saying to you all week like, let's go for the derby, you know. It's like this different kind of feeling. You have those few games in a year where it's like yeah, just a different feeling in the city and around.
Mile, I want to talk about Piero Gasperini because he's brought in so much enthusiasm and expectation, and I want to know what's been different so far. And you've had a few coaches during your Roma career so far, some defense-minded, some attack-minded, and as a goalkeeper, which do you prefer? Do you want to see your players going up and attacking, or do you want all your defenders in front of you to help you out?
No, obviously, as a goalkeeper, you like them to be a little bit more in the back, but I think football these days, for me, the most important is to win. So even if we will win all the games 5-4, for me, I would be okay with it. Obviously, I would not try to let 4 goals in every game, but obviously the thing that has changed very much is the intensity in trainings, and I think it will do us really well to be training this way, and I think we will improve a lot. I think there's still a long way to go. So, but I think we're on the right way.
Mile, last year you were Serie A goalkeeper of the year. You've increased your level every single season that you've been at the club. What has been the key to getting you to this level now, where you win Serie A goalkeeper of the year and you're considered one of the top goalkeepers in the league year in, year out?
No, it's just consistency, I think. As I said, day in, day out, you just have to put the daily work in, and I think that's gonna always bring you to the next level. That's what I believe in, and that's what I have to continue to do, and that's what the group has to continue to do to be upping the level and to take us to that next level that we're heading to.
Mile, I want to talk about last year as well, because what happened with Claudio Ranieri was something incredible. He came in, the team was 4 points above relegation, and then you nearly did the unthinkable at one point out of Champions League spot. I think if you made that, there would have been a documentary about this team. What's something specific you could tell us about Ranieri? We had Dybala on. He told us how personally he would help the team out, but what's something you could tell us about his impact?
Mr. Ranieri just gave like so much calmness and like tranquility, or I don't know how to say it, to the team and individually, and And a lot of times he's just one that really has that trust in his players, and that you can feel it from him. And I think that's fundamental for a player.
As a neutral, I was rooting for Roma to get into the Champions League because of the story of Ranieri, because of the club, and because of the passion of the fans. I was rooting for them to get there. Obviously, they just come up short of Champions League, you guys. But you made your Champions League debut at 18 years old. It was the youngest goalkeeper ever in the Champions League to make his debut. What was that? What did you learn from that experience of having that Champions League at such a young age?
When I look at these images, it looks like a lifetime ago, so it doesn't feel like me anymore. But obviously, it's life experiences that you will never forget, and it's one of those things that makes you stronger in the head, like mentally. And yeah, it's been quite a crazy journey, and obviously, I'm not stopping here.
You know, it's crazy. I've re-seen this now, and I didn't put the two and two together. Svilar then, that moment, and right now.
A lot of people do. Yeah.
But I got to tell you, I like the hair a little bit better back then, Mile.
Yeah, really?
It was good.
I think you got to let it grow. You got to let it grow out again one more time.
Young Mile, it's the young Mile.
I want to ask, Roma's had a history of amazing goalkeepers. Even if we just look in recent years, Wojtek Szczesny was there. Alisson, people don't even realize that Alisson was at Roma. What are some of your personal goals and what you want to achieve, and maybe some of the influences that you've had as a goalkeeper?
No, to be fair, my personal goal is to take this team to the next level, to try and take this team to the next level, and to get the club where it belongs. And I think that should be the personal objective to every one of us. I think that's the most important.
Okay, Mile Svilar, goalkeeper for Roma, as we get ready for the Derby della Capitale this weekend. Roma, Lazio, right here on Paramount Plus. Mile, thanks for joining us, my man. And now we're joined by Lazio midfielder Matteo Guendouzi. Matteo, thanks so much for joining us, my man. Thank you for coming on Morning Footy with us.
You're welcome, guys. Nice to see you.
So, for someone who doesn't really follow Serie A, how can you describe the Rome derby and what it means to the fans, what that atmosphere is like at the Stadio Olimpico?
Honestly, it's a very important game. You know, it's the most important game of the season for all the persons, all the fans who is in love with Lazio, for sure. They are all waiting for this game because, as you know, it's something very special. And of course, as a player, you want to play this kind of game because it's always with big atmosphere. It's a very important game. I play a lot of derby in my life, you know, in Germany, in England, in France, but this one is very special. This one is really something different, you know.
Wow. I could see even from the smile of your face, the way that you're describing it. So, Matteo, we've had Alessandro Nesta, a legend, on our air before, and he's told us stories back in the day. He said, listen, if we lost the derby, we couldn't go out to dinner, you couldn't eat with somebody from Roma. Is that still true?
Yeah, of course. Like I told you, you know, this game for our fans, it's like the most important game of the season. You know, you can win 5 games in a row, 6 games in a row, 10 games in a row. But if you lose this game, for the fans, it's not the same. So that's why we know that we have to give everything on the pitch. We have to win this game because it's really important for us as a player. But for our fans, it's the most important game. So, you know, if you lose this game, for the next months will be very difficult for the fans. For even our, you know, in our head will be difficult. So that's why we absolutely need to win this game, and we will do everything for this. But we know it will be difficult game, tough game, because they have good teams, they have good players as well. So it will be difficult game, but we are ready for this battle, and we will see. But for sure, we can. You can count on our team because we will be here.
Leading this team once again this season, Maurizio Sarri. He'll be getting you guys ready for the derby. There was reports that he was a big reason why you decided to stay with the club. What is it about Maurizio Sarri that you enjoy playing under him for this club?
Yes, that's why I came in Lazio. I signed 2 years ago in this club, and I signed because of him, because he's a great manager. Tactically he's very good, and I improve a lot with him on my first year. And he won a lot of trophies with Juventus. I played against him when he was in Chelsea. I lost the final in Europa League. So I know he's very good, the manager, and I'm very happy to work with him because, as you know, you improve a lot as a football player, but as a team as well. So I'm really happy to work with him, and I hope we will get a better result the next few games.
All right, so since you're the favorite, clearly, since you went there for Maurizio Sarri, I've been dying to know this. Have you ever seen inside Maurizio Sarri's notebook when he's on the sideline and he's writing his tactics down?
Yeah, it's someone like he take care of all the small details. Even if you speak with him, you go on his office. He will speak about everything, not just about the football. He will speak about your life, how you can improve as a man, as a football player, and that's why I told you he's a great manager. And like I said 2 years ago, if you do just 6 months with him, it's like you improve in 2 years. So, he's very good, and I'm very happy to work with him.
But have you ever seen inside of it? Has he ever let you look at the things that he writes down about you?
Yeah, of course, but I cannot tell you everything. But this is between him and me. But no, like I told you, we are speaking a lot. We are working a lot on how I can improve as a football player as well. So he showed me a lot of things, and this is the small thing that I need to fix to be better players. And this is what I will try to do in the next few weeks and the next few months.
It's funny, the way that he furiously is writing when you see him on camera, it almost seems, it's definitely like terrible handwriting. He's probably the only one that can read it is Maurizio. He's probably the only one that can read it.
One day we'll get it.
We're going to get that notebook. Matteo, we wanted to talk a little bit about you personally. This is obviously a World Cup year. You've had 16 caps for the French national team. What is the motivation for you, and how much motivation do you have this season to perform to make sure that you do have a spot in the 2026 World Cup here in North America for France?
Yeah, it's something important for me to be with the national team. I already did the World Cup in 2022, so I know what is this. I know it's something special to play this World Cup. So that's why I will give everything this year with my club to be with the national team. But I need to do good games. I need to do top games with my club. And because, as you know, in the French national team, we have a lot of great players in all the positions. So, I will have to fight for this, and I will give everything to be with them. And last year I play a lot. I was always on the squad. I play a lot of games, and that's why I was very proud of my year. And this year it's really important for me. I will give everything to be on the World Cup for sure.
Yeah, Matteo, one of the things that stands out is, we do the lineups every single week. You're the guy that's always on the list. 37 out of the 38 games you played in Serie A last year. I want to ask you about that and even your position and how it might have changed, because last year under Marco Baroni, it seemed like it was a little bit more vertical, a little faster. Maurizio Sarri is more possession-based. Can you describe how that has changed, and also how you've become a leader within this Lazio side?
It's a different system, different kind of football, different strategy, different philosophy of the football. So with Baroni, we were more playing like 4-2-3-1. For sure that I was touching more the balls on the game, around like 60 balls, 70 balls a game sometimes. So now I play more with we play more with one number 6 and two number 8. So I'm a little bit more offensive players. And that's why this year I need to score. I need to. This is the goals that I have in my head. I need to improve on the goals, and because as a number 8, as a midfielder, if you want to be one of the best in Italy, you have to score. And this is what I have in my head. Of course, I have to defend before I have to help my team. But this is one of my goals, and it will be to score a few more goals.
Love that. Matteo Guendouzi, thank you so much for joining us here. Good luck in the Derby this weekend.
You're welcome, guys.